Start recording. Hello. Art's already talking to their chat, but hi everyone. It's gonna be more Tales of Vesperia. I almost said the wrong game. As stuff happens in the background. But how's everyone doing? I am. You're not allowed to see it. You'll just have to deal with it. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing, dog? Here, he might want a treat. I'm gonna give him something. You bet I lost, because now it's showing the title. Not surprised you didn't want it. Okay. There you go, good boy. Alright, he has a treat now. As incredibly intense music plays in the background. Woo! But yeah! Where were we? I guess we should wait for Heart, but, we were about to do the Coliseum, right? We're gonna fight in the Coliseum today. As one Yuri Lowell. I was on a ship. That did happen at the start of last time. But by the end of it, we made it to Nordopolica. And then we're gonna fight in the Coliseum and then go to Triet. Because we agreed to help Reggae. I won't say why that name is amusing to me. It's not what you think. Polka Dotica? That's a really great name for that place! Wow, this other one is so quiet by comparison. Oh. Right, because it's a piano ballad version. So there's this. This is a nice song. But yeah, we're about to fight in the Coliseum, and that's gonna be fun. Everything? Do I have everything? All 100 costumes. You know, there's one thing. Do I still have this bookmark? Missables checklist guide. I do have a missables. Oh, we missed something in Ospio. That's really sad. We didn't do Brionac Part 1. Shit, we missed so much. Reload, if only. Oh, we missed the Dark Enforcer! Aww. We missed Heliord. Wonder Reporter, Laborer. We missed so much. What Bug Breath? Old Man's Wisdom. Can't do Green Menace yet. We missed Duke again. Missed Brionac Part 2. We did the Dragoon Part 1. We didn't do the Dream. Haven't done Green Menace. Shit. Okay. Ocean, Ethereum.
Wow.
Skipping the bug is okay, but everything else is a shame. Yeah. Hi! I was looking at missables. We've missed many things.
Oh no.
We've missed a lot of things.
You missed a lot of things. I got them all. Are they important things? Oh no.
We've missed some stuff. I've caught back up basically to where we should be in the thing. Luckily. Yeah. But what?
It's still we've still missed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything. Anyway, if bad things have happened, I was eating and I bit the side of my cheek. So now that's swollen.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Now whenever I bite, yes. Pain.
I'm sorry to hear that. Now you know how I feel in Trails of Cold Steel. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad because there's so much to do and I forgot how much stuff is just missable. Like, there were so many. As soon as you get the boat, you're technically well, you're not supposed to. You're technically allowed to go back as far as Halure for side quests. Luckily, I don't think as many are super time sensitive. There is one that we weren't able to start, at all.
Oh.
Unfortunately. You're supposed to do this before a certain thing, but you're supposed to go back to Rita's house in Ospio after the dungeon and name a Blastia Victoria. And I was like, dang.
That seems very specific.
Well, I mean, you go up and interact with it, and I think Rita names it Victoria, but...
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, you have to name something very specifically one thing?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
but we missed it, so we can't do that side quest anymore because it
No.
was before we get the golden horn, and we've already gotten the golden horn, so that window is
Yeah.
closed.
I guess it's my bad. I've been quite focused on the main story.
Well, I didn't have anything pulled up because this was the thing. I wasn't going to have anything pulled up. I may still continue until we get a window to get the demon arms because I want those. That is just that's the one thing that I'm insistent that we do not skip.
Okay. Are they better than Symphonia?
It's the same rules. They are sealed, they are weak. After you get them all and do the prerequisite thing, they will be unlocked and awakened, and they will have the damage output equivalent to the number of kills. Well, their base stats, the numbers when they're sealed is their base damage, but that number will increase per every kill that specific character has gotten.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how most of the demon weapons are in the Tales of series as a whole. I don't think there's a single one that behaves differently from that.
It's just a reoccurring weapon.
Yeah. Hilariously enough, in Tales of... Similarly to Tales of Symphonia, where even though Reigns was really bad on, like, raw damage output, it has the highest intelligence naturally out of all of her weapons, including what is considered her best weapon.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Same thing kind of happens to a character in Tales of Zillia. Jude's demon arms, or monster weapon, specifically I think is around roughly what that one's called, is better than most of his shit. So the skit when I got them all and it told me, wow, these all kind of suck, I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Jude's is great.
He's OP now.
Like, its raw damage is terrible, but I think it has something to do with the, again, intelligence, and Jude being a healer, a battle healer, it's pretty good. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Anyway, last time we did the ship, we wrecked a few things, and now we're at the Colosseum.
Yes.
After figuring out the family tree.
I was on the wrong tab. I was like, why haven't you launched the game yet? It's because I was on the wrong tab.
I'll be honest. I think we're going in because we can only fight as Yuri, right? That was the
yes.
conversation we had just before. Oh.
We found Duke. Well, that's right, I remember that. The southern part of town. I want to talk to the couple at the southern part of the town. I don't know if this'll work. I'm going to check. You just do things. Prepare. Get items.
Oh, okay.
I recommend buying items. I'm gonna see if the couple is here.
I believe I did a bit of that.
Because if they are, then I am going to do this. But if they aren't, then we need to do part 1 of this, which we probably won't do until we can fly.
Oh.
There's no couple southernmost of town. Okay.
Does anyone have any better weapons? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay.
Have you not bought any weapons?
No, I have. I just bought 2 of the same weapon.
Oh. What are we looking at?
I have been buying weapons, don't worry.
I see. Good.
I didn't play Persona 4. I wonder if it's possible to beat a Persona game like that, just like without making anything. Like you can only do like scalp things from like the dungeons.
You mean what you did for most of Persona 4 Golden?
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say something more extreme, like you never unequipped the golf club from Persona 4 at the start of the game. You know,
Golf
that
club only run.
piddly little thing that does like 12 damage.
I
To
mean,
be fair, unlike
Yeah.
Persona 3 and Persona 5, or actually no, I think Persona 5 is like this too. The attack of your weapon does not impact how much damage you do with a physical skill. Like, I'm
Yeah, it
learning
doesn't.
that your stats help you significantly less when it comes to basic attack and as opposed to anything else. Like, yeah, the Persona's attack stat does kind of mess with your base damage, but not that much.
It's a weird math thing.
And
I'm
then
sure.
for a physical skill that is used by a Persona, basically a Persona ability, the damage you deal has nothing to do with the weapon that you have equipped.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's perfectly reasonable to be able to beat the game without upgrading your weapon ever. Not upgrading your gun might be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Because it's in Persona 5 that is. Anyway, who are we talking to? The middle lady.
The Coliseum is currently accepting applications. You want to give it a go?
Yeah.
I hate her already.
Test it. All right, get fired up and head on inside.
She's way too happy about this.
Alright, you ready? Oh yeah, I'm wearing this outfit. This is gonna be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Parted with everyone.
to the brutal battles of the Nordopolica Coliseum. First off, let's go over the rules of the tournament. This is a single elimination tournament. No second chances here. If a fighter makes it through 3 thrilling rounds, he or she will then challenge the champion.
Gotta listen to the rules.
Fighters, if you best our champion in the ring, not only will you receive
You fool, I have a quick save.
but you'll also take the position of champion. And now, on to the first fight.
Yuri, good luck. You'll do great, Yuri.
Try not to hurt yourself.
Wait, does that mean we have to? We're like we're permanently imprisoned if we win.
You're still going on about that?
Look at all these people. This should help advertise our guild nicely.
It looks like in the crowd we have normal people, and then you have 5 people going to a cosplay convention. 5 people and their dog going to Comic-Con next after this.
From the new guild, Brave Vesperia, please welcome.
Oh, Twitch is doing a funny.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have 0 followers and I have 0 time streamed.
Hey! They can't hear you.
His opponent, a former knight turned political activist with a prison record to boot, Gigantus Erengar.
Whoa!
One a battle-hardened fighter, one a fledgling.
Do you see the sword I have, announcer guy?
But is it? Welcome to the crossroad between
Oh my god, he's like a Pokemon.
our first
He just shouts his name.
fight.
Anyway, let's kill this man. Political activist? Is Erengar a euphemism for something? I don't think so.
Imagine your name being an entire euphemism. Oh my god. Is Is using overlimit cheating?
No.
I guess
Okay.
that was an okay one.
It's an okay warm-up. I killed mine in 30 seconds.
Oh, I killed mine kind of quickly too. I hope we heal in between fights. Let's just say that.
For our second round, we welcome the hellacious bandana-clad thief, Yugam Jerome.
Best line in
Come
the
out.
game, let's go!
Oh,
Where are the starfish? Give me the starfish.
where's the starfish?
Versus brave
What does this mean?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Don't let your guard down.
Something translation.
Has only just begun. Knock your opponent down to the gates of Hades. Second round. Fight!
Don't let your guard down.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Glad to know Hades exists in this universe.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm gonna heal while I have the chance. Oh no. There we go. That was too easy.
There we go.
No way. That was
Hey,
too easy.
Too easy.
too easy.
Too easy.
On to the third round.
No starfish for you.
Undefeated with the sword, Johann Demark.
Hello, Johan.
You will know the exquisite
They pronounced it yelling.
versus brave Vesperia's Yuri Lowell.
Have you seen my sword? It's got oil on it.
Mine's a scimitar.
Oh,
Addicted to collecting starfish, yes.
Which of these warriors will extinguish the flames of their
Their opponent's burning soul.
oh.
Is it blind black?
Still,
Is it?
I'll make this quick.
I'll make this quick.
I'm taking you down. I've got a nice, like, 7-hit combo. Oh, okay, right. You have invincible frames. That's fun to know.
Oh,
Oh. I sliced through him for the kill. Oh.
Take this.
nice.
Come on, you can do better than that.
You get it? Oh, nice.
I got a Sarugi off of him, even though that's not really a good weapon.
Oh, I got it as well.
Alright.
Hey.
Wow, look at Yuri go!
Yeah, I'm
Now he's
awesome.
gonna go like, this is unfair.
Looks like he's got
Just like how everything goes in these games.
Did they scream yeah when they lost? Yeah, they did.
main event.
Let's go!
To introduce the current and undefeated champion of the Colosseum.
I wonder
It's
who it
Finn.
could be.
Finn.
What do you mean?
It's the
Oh, I'm right.
It's
I
just
was right.
the party hat.
What are you doing?
He's still wearing the party hat for me.
You're the evil villain who's trying to take over the
He just
Colosseum.
wanted to have a good time.
Very funny. Want to tell me what you're talking about?
So we're being used.
It seems that way.
Men of the Colosseum, let the flames of your valor burn bright.
We're being used, but we'll still fight each other.
Showdown!
Aren't you cutting it a bit close?
Hey,
Let
people
go.
didn't pay good money to see a rigged fight.
You could at
Oh,
least ease up a
cutscene,
little.
cutscene fight.
Like you're having any trouble blocking me.
Oh.
What is free run again? Holy shit.
Left trigger.
So, care to explain what you're doing here?
You know, nightly duties and such. Afraid that's all I can say.
What?
Since when is becoming the
Hang on,
champion
let me heal.
a duty? Especially for
Oh,
the captain
he
of
almost
the-
absolutely destroyed you. Luminant Scythe. Awesome.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh. Well, I was casting something.
Hellfire Blade!
I think it's great you're taking your promotion so seriously, but be careful you don't bite off more than you can chew.
You're the one taking this seriously. It's been a while since I've seen
Can I
you
use my
like
item
this
now?
much.
Thank you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And don't you think it's a
Don't die, don't die, don't die.
Highness?
You'll have to take that up with the lady herself.
Her Highness tends not to listen to the things I tell her.
Yeah, well, Her Highness isn't particularly fond of taking my advice either.
No, don't do that.
How distressing.
Oh, okay.
Well, shall we put an end to
See,
this little show?
did I get a different cutscene to you?
How?
Did you die?
They'll boo us out of the building.
I got put down to very low.
Then it skipped some dialogue in order to start the actual fight. Because, here he comes. He's here for me.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
I don't think so, Zaggy. I'm not good.
To steal the spotlight from the stars of the show!
Yuri, you've managed to stay alive long enough for me to kill you. Now let me show you my thanks.
Oh no.
Hate to disappoint you, but I got other reasons for sticking around.
You are the only man ever to make me bleed, and I swear that you
Uh-oh.
will die by my hand.
Man, why not do something a little more productive with all that energy?
Watch this! Whoa! What is that?
That whole like
Celestia!
cutscene
I
thing
can't believe you tried to use it
with
like that.
Yuri and Finn was actually pretty cool though.
It was.
That Blastia. Judith! Hey, what are you doing?
What could this mean for the tournament? Ah, screw this.
How do you like my arm? You did this to me, and now I'll use it to destroy you.
Yuri!
Oh,
Come, Yuri, let me show you my new toy.
Now you're starting to get on my nerves.
oh, okay.
Only just now. Only just now did he start to get annoying. This is a
Yeah.
party setup.
Now you will meet your
It is a party setup.
Malone isn't gonna win this for you.
Oh gosh, I need to think real quick.
Tenacity for something more
Okay.
productive.
Oh wait, this is just
Oh
my
my
party.
god.
Ah!
Yeah, this is just it's just the party you set up before, I think.
Boop, 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 magic lens. Ooh. Zoggy was always annoying.
coming through.
I feel nothing.
He has a lot of HP for me.
Oh yeah, I should probably check that. Oh, I can't check that right now. Hang on. Now I should check that. Magic lens.
I'm glad we're still alive.
He has 60k for me.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Arise, a light of life. Healing circle.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Arise, a light of life.
Oh, over limit time.
Oh, I'm
Oh
dead.
no. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, big nurse. Huge nurse. Oh. Oh. No, get off of Estelle. I nearly
okay.
called her Colette again. You'd think it would have been long enough, but no, clearly not. How much health do you have? 14k.
Stop running.
Have some TP, please.
Oh god. Oh!
Oh. Okay, you can over limit. I don't mind. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna wipe my party. Get up!
Oh!
No? Okay, I think I'm okay.
How much do we got? Okay.
I wish Estelle here was a little quicker. There we go.
Nice! Woo!
You did it?
This is a pose. I'm sorry, Judith. You were in the middle of a combo.
Judith, you okay?
I did it too.
Nice.
I'm not done yet.
I got a dice.
Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I feel so powerful. I just keep...
Judith is mad. Hang on. I also got dice.
Nice.
We're not done yet.
Oh, it's out of his control.
Yeah, that fight felt.
That's
I
what
mean,
he gets for using it like that.
it wasn't an easy fight, but it felt balanced.
Wanted to.
Monsters!
What are they doing here?
They're kept here to be used in the
Oh.
tournaments. That shot just now must have destroyed the
Oh.
barrier blastia that was holding them in.
Yeah.
He's getting away.
Damn it. Guess we'll have to take care of the monsters first.
Oh my god.
Alright. Fight monsters.
Monster fight.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless.
I have an idea.
Ooh, Moonlight Lass.
Come, oh Silverlight.
Oh my god. The music in this game, I thought something was scraping up. I thought my cat was scraping at my door, but no. It was just the music playing. Oh, I unlocked a new skill. What was it? I
Nice.
unlocked it mid-fight, but I didn't see what it was. Lunar Ascendant.
Nice.
That a good one.
It's a pretty good one.
Oh,
But now we just gotta clear the Coliseum of the monsters that have broken out.
oh. That was easy. It's very dusty.
It is.
Don't get
It's a bit hard to see them all.
Let's try this.
What are these called? Squirriggle. PS1 draw distance. Feels like it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that could 100% be the reason.
Except this was on the Xbox 360. And then later on the PS3.
Rise and light of life.
Look, could you don't need to think about that. The sign of victory. Oh, I've cleared them all out, I guess.
I think I chose the wrong group of monsters to fight.
Oh. Rita's like summoned a light. Oh.
Who's next?
The sign of victory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay!
You got pretty good.
This power will
This is becoming a real pain in the neck.
Less talking, more fighting.
Wow, Finn is really thinking ahead. It would be a shame if we would have to fight him because we're on different ideology sides. Wouldn't that be a shame, Z?
Going on? Could this box be causing everything? Him!
Hear me, knights. Sodia will command this division and eliminate the remaining monsters.
Shouldn't evacuating these people come
My
first?
puppy dog.
The rest of you will defend the spectators with me. Don't let even one of the beasts escape.
Who? Reggae.
Looks like Flynn
Oh.
was thinking ahead.
The leader of
Even sounds like a
RuneScape.
real
We
captain
spoke to him
already.
last week, but
Get out of here.
he just stole
and
the
your
box
puppy
that
dog
has
already
the
took off.
clear CL crystal in it.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
A hero's work is
which
never
isn't
done.
good.
Hello? Wait up! Hey!
Everyone's in a panic. Oh wait, no, they weren't like in a panic before.
Started with Judith and Rapide specifically. Go through the door, Yuri.
Evacuate calmly.
He got out of the city.
He's pretty good at running away.
Repeat is still after him.
Calmly
Hopefully
evacuate,
he
quick.
won't lose the trail.
But what's the deal anyway? Why would Reggae...
Think he set us up somehow?
It looks that way.
Did we get like Pandora's box or something?
Orders?
Relax. It doesn't look like he's here to recapture any princesses. He wouldn't go through the trouble of entering the tournament for that.
Well, then what could it be?
Good question. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was hurting Reggae's plans.
It seems like a very elaborate setup where
He didn't seem too
Finn
polite
just
when he was
happened to
making
be
off
the
with that
champion,
case.
and
This
then
might mean
someone
Weasand
else
is
managed
nothing
to
more
drop
than a
in,
false front.
who's then happened to have their Blastia blast out of control, and managed to hit the monsters, so then he can steal it.
What if I told you none of that entire thing was a coincidence?
I'd be very shocked.
Still, what could he want with that case? Just what was the clear CL crystal? About all we know now is that something in that box made my magic go all haywire. I'd never lost control of my Bodhi Blastia like that before.
Hey, if we've got the time to be
Or-
standing around chatting, should we
Or
chase
the
after your
Blastia
doggy
didn't
friend?
actually
we should
shoot
be
there, he
going.
just ended up shooting there so it looked like the Blastia did it.
Damn that Reggae.
What could he possibly want with that case?
Well, our genius mage's magic was kind of weird.
He must have thought it was linked to that box.
Then you think Reggae knows what's in the box? The
It's
only way
like
we'll
a-
find out is by going after him.
If he stole it knowing what was inside, then he must know what the clear CL crystal can do.
If we catch him, we might learn something about
Doggy
your gang.
friend.
Okay, now we definitely can't let him get away.
Yes, we don't have a moment to lose.
But item shop.
Yeah. Is it?
CL crystal stands for cute looking, so it makes sense it's sought after. That's an alright party.
Let's save.
Okay, snipe Zephos.
I'm speculating again, but maybe it's a like a Blastia EMP. I don't know. Does that make sense? An anti-Blastia weapon.
And it being clear means it goes with anything. Yes. I'm gonna
Oh, yes,
load
I should
spell
probably-
attack for Hunter. There we go.
Oh my god.
Can I afford to rest?
You have enough to buy everyone new equipment, but not enough to rest.
No, it's just they won't let me rest. We have to chase him imminently.
Oh.
So, basically, the reason why the Knights were here, we don't know yet, but we know that there was something that the Knights wanted to do that involved Flynn becoming the champion, probably
Yeah.
to talk to the Duce of Nordopolica. All of
Yeah.
the Knights, the reason why they were able to mobilize so quickly after all hell broke loose was because they were dressed in plain clothes. They were undercover.
Undercover Knights. Got it.
Now, for whatever reason, the Knights' presence in Nordopolica is getting in Reggae's way for something. So he
Yeah.
had us enter the tournament to try to defeat the champion, which is Flynn.
Yes.
I cannot, without spoiling, explain anything else that happens after that. But that's essentially the start and the end of it. We don't know why the Knights are here. We don't know why Reggae needed...
Wants the box.
Yeah, well, the thing is that... He didn't know we had the box, but he was able... He has made a good guess that due to what Rita's magic did,
That the box
that
is
the box
that.
contains something, and he knows what that something is.
Yeah.
Also, yes, it's cute looking, so it's very sought after. He was able to deduce when Rita's magic went crazy that it had to be the CL crystal.
Sorry, I completely forgot. How do I switch which character I'm walking around as?
Go down to party edit. Like, go down to hover over your party characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
you
that,
don't have
or-
the special flag.
I
Wait, do you have
Do
the
I?
special flag? You should.
Repeat will be able to follow his scent with this.
We've got to
What should it be under?
When you're hovering over your party characters, there should be a button that just switches who the party leader is.
Yeah, there's that
No.
Guilds don't take kindly to backstab.
I don't. I mean,
That's right.
He could
Yuri
just
has
the rounds
it, but
to
I
the
don't know
rest
how
of
to
the
change
band
it.
first. We should be
Yeah.
able to catch up with him.
Oh, do I?
There's a way to do that. Trails of Cold Steel is just left and right on D-pad. Yeah.
All right, let's get him.
Do you think the Colosseum will be okay? Are you worried about it?
Do you want to wait here with Rita then?
What do you mean?
Oh, I
This
shouldn't
is a
wait.
guild
Okay, you're in a
battle after
cutscene.
all. Nothing for you
Yeah,
other ladies to
I'll
worry
be
yourselves
free
over.
in a moment.
Okay, I'll wait a little bit. I just wanted to see if there was like a unique interaction between Judith and the
Besides, I
And
won't
the,
feel
uh,
right till I give that idiot a piece
what's
of
their
my
race
mind.
called again?
Critian.
Yes.
Critia.
Then
I just want to see if there's like an interaction there or not.
I'll come too.
If he was trying to obstruct the Knights, then this could be connected to the Empire.
Maybe. Anyway, the Colosseum will
You
be
morphed
fine.
into other people in
Flynn's
front of
got a
some
handle on
noble lady
things.
and she didn't care.
Well then, let's get our things in order and go
Hate it
after
when that
that
happens.
jerk.
I hate it when I'm talking to someone and they morph.
Altosk, Fortune's Market, Ruins Gate, and the Blood Alliance. Huh, that makes us one short.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Union's 5 master guilds. We've dealt with 4 of them, but not the last one.
Oh, hey, I don't think I even knew the last one's name.
Hi, Days!
What's the last guild called?
Ah, that'd be the
Hello.
blacksmithing guild, the Soulsmiths.
Huh. I didn't know they had a guild for that, too.
You've probably used swords forged by the Soulsmiths without even knowing it. You've seen
How
weapons
do
embossed with an
I
iron hammer, right?
change?
That's their guild emblem.
Oh, yeah. The innkeeper where I used to stay had a
Strategy?
kitchen knife with something
No.
like that on it.
Here, I'm... So when I hover over it, there's this thing called Change Leader that appears. You don't have that.
No.
So- Dude, but is it cuter than the Pritith crystal? So here, I will show you how to do this. Also, I'm gonna confirm for you if there's something unique to be said here.
Oh. Yeah, so that's the normal dialogue.
Nope.
Oh. Well, that's a shame.
But yes, come back here. To the store.
Yes.
Which is
Uh,
north. Wait. Okay, the first one. This is the only one that's actually a store.
The first one, okay. Buy.
Synthesis.
Oh. Synthesis. And then...
Cycle to the chest on the selection menu. It should be called
They make-
Special Flag.
I can give people glasses. Why can't I give repeat glasses? This is so sad.
Oh.
Wait,
yeah.
I want the...
Special Flag allows you to change.
Where's the special flag? I don't think I saw it.
It was at the top.
Oh, yes.
Make that, and you can change party leaders, but you need Special Flag R, which I need one more bear skin. That's what you need.
Repeat.
Yeah, to let Repeat lead the party.
I like how that's an extra thing.
Yeah. And then the winged boots allow you to move faster. Just in general in the overworld.
Oh, I don't... okay.
And then the moon selector allows you to change the controlled character during battle.
Oh. Well, that seems quite good. No?
You have to drink your last cherry coke. Aw. You haven't gotten milk yet either? No! Yes, it's very good. I would
Yeah.
100% make that. Because then if you...
Why would they lock it behind a thing?
Because the base game didn't... like, older games didn't let you do that.
Ah.
I mean, for some reason, they also added other stuff, like, Rain was always able to cast magic on other people, or, like, use
Yeah.
items on other people, but you had to learn a skill off of a weapon called Item Thrower in this game, and it's like, what?
Yeah, why?
Yeah. But the special flag to allow you to change party leaders, that's kind of just a thing.
Yeah. How do I put costumes on people that weren't full costumes?
Go to view character details. I should do this too, just because I want to change the,
Wait,
their
view character
costumes.
details?
Yeah. Character details. That's the thing next to the cooking symbol.
Oh. Ah. And then...
And then attachment. But it doesn't work with DLC costumes.
No.
So you can't look like
No.
that.
I wanted to give her a hat. Pain. This is so sad. Okay. The hat will have to be later. Let's go chase.
Oh, the hat doesn't work. Hairpins doesn't work either.
Oh, I mean, I'm not chasing. I don't think I haven't done the cutscene yet.
Mystic Gem works.
Hey.
You just started Zillia. Should you do the Mila playthrough immediately after Jude, or do a game in between so there isn't repetition? Yeah, it's like you just do New Game Plus and then put on EXP multipliers, and you'll go through the game really quickly. I really like Belle of the Ball, but I suppose I should change. I suppose I can do Invitation to a Wonderful Evening. Do I keep
She looks.
hairpins, though?
She kind of looks like a mermaid in that costume.
She kind of does. She looks really weird in battle.
Oh. Wow, Raven, that was kind of rude.
Aw, the angel outfit with the dedicated paramedic is nice.
Aww.
A game in between Danganronpa 2. What?
Those two games cannot be any more different.
Yeah.
That's what made me laugh. But Cold War, the story's actually okay. Although, very unrealistic. Okay, it's okay.
I will do large pipe. I feel like that fits for Warehouse Master. He looks like a small detective. Both games have friendship. Oh, we'll do Cat Girl Waitress, but I gotta think of...
Poor Rita.
What do you mean?
She's like the person I'd least suspect would put on a cat girl outfit. I'll be honest.
I'm gonna put on Overdrive Warrior. Look at him! Look at him! I love the overdrives. I really need to go back to the Bunny Guild dude so you can see the whole thing.
Hey. And you just have Raven in like the most casual gear. Oh, you changed.
Put him in this and give him a monocle. Nice. Who do we walk around as next, I wonder? I changed, like, everyone's outfits.
Yeah. Outfit for that stream. For this stream.
Yes. The problem is there's a higher limit.
Oh.
Alright, we gotta follow him, and immediately I get into a fight.
Perfect.
Ooh, they look scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. the outfit that Judith has on was not designed for combat. I think you can see in this pause menu alone.
Oh. Oh.
It's not designed for combat. I don't really know why the costume was made if it was gonna do that. But,
yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that happened.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes!
you good?
Yes! I'm
Oh.
amazing! I'm feeling great! I don't need shortcuts anymore.
Nice. Wait, oh. How did you get in the party? I thought I took you out of the party. How did this happen?
Calm down. I'm sorry. Okay, I do have Raging Blast, Brutal Fang, Suffering Fang, Dragon Swarm. Okay.
This, oh, okay. Enemy jump scare.
I'll make left and right concealed wave. Dragon Brutal
Oh, gosh.
Raging. Dragon Brutal Raging. Crushing concealed.
Oh no, what's the
Dragon
phrase for
Suffering.
it?
Huh?
What did Genus say for stalagmite?
Pancake time!
Pancake time. There we go. I'm upset Rita doesn't say that. Pancake time. Stalagmite.
Chad, do you
Uh-oh.
realize what I've just done?
What did you do?
I made a thing that allowed me that when I hold L1, I have the means to use 4 extra arts.
But how?
I just hold L1, and when I use an art attack, it'll map to the L1 art attack. So I can use Azure Edge, which is my neutral L1, but my regular neutral is Dragon Swarm.
Yeah. I mean that's pretty good.
Victory! Okay. Yay! Good job.
I feel this.
Oh my god, that was one tanky squirrel. Oh, I really need to heal. Wait, I have a map, don't I?
And here I thought all we'd
Yes.
be doing at the Coliseum was beating bad guys. Now
It
things
just
have
sounds like
become
you're
more
indecisive and can't pick
I
4.
didn't think we'd be seeing Flynn here.
Not to mention that Zoggy guy.
Combo
And that
potential
one-eyed
has
coward
just
brigade,
doubled.
too.
I no longer have to
coincidence.
do it on
Not with the
shortcuts, and if
monster
I
at
want to
once.
have 4
If it is a
more and have
coincidence, it's the worst one
12,
I've ever heard of.
I can use
How bad can
shortcuts.
our luck be?
You think Leviathan's Claw are the ones calling the shots this time?
Thinking things
Oh,
through is
dear.
all well and good, but we don't want Regay skipping out on us.
No kidding.
Wait, where's
We'll
my
finish
map?
talking
No.
later. Let's go.
There you go, I slip.
There aren't even 12 skills. You're right, I don't at the moment.
Don't get cocky.
I sleep when there was an enemy nearby.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Oh,
Pierce Buster.
these little what are they called again?
Squirrigles?
Square eagles. Why are they suddenly so tough? They don't look tough. I want to take one home.
Tips for Zilia. If you're playing by yourself, Jeppo, I know that it's a little late, but I was looking at skill stuff. Link a lot. Link often and a lot. And if you find certain Link skills with other characters, which whoever you're playing the main character as, like whoever you're controlling, make sure you upgrade that web.
Oh. Zilius already sounds a lot different to these games.
Yeah, Zilia, I don't dislike Zilia. I like Zilia's story, but Zilia was the first of a gradual decline into removing co-op. Yeah. So when you link, you have access to extra combos and new abilities that are stronger, that are like a fusion of yours and the character that you link with. If you're playing full co-op, whoever you link with, it's prioritized first, then second, then third. The person that's, you know, like, say second player, you're playing second player and they link with third player loses autonomy and just becomes like an attachment to second player. So if you do full 4-party co-op, you can't use that because you essentially take away control from that person, and it's kind of unfortunate because those skills are actually really fun. Playing the game solo or with only 2 people is fine, just never link with whoever's controlling second player. Like, whoever second player is controlling, never link with that person, because you will take away their power.
I've decided you're not gonna
I've decided you're not allowed to play this fight. Set your controller down now. How do you play co-op in Tales? When you go into this menu, and you go to these arts, you have the control for mode, and you just switch that character to either manual or semi-auto, and then turn on a second player controller. And voila!
Hey.
He is Mercer.
Am I just following the path? I hope I am. Because I don't know where the scent is. I'm not a dog.
This'll make good practice. Don't get cocky.
Nothing here. Yeah. Do you think they'll ever add like co-op back, or do you think they've deemed it now as like not worth?
I would like them to bring it back.
But
just because
it
was
they
fun.
will?
No, because they don't care. They didn't make that decision taking into account the people who enjoy playing co-op. They were just like, oh, most people don't play co-op, so it's just a completely redundant thing and we don't need to do it. And it's like... Hard disagree, but okay, whatever.
Huh? Oh my god.
Because it's like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a selling point for the game, because there's plenty of people who do play it solo, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, the game is designed around being able to play it by yourself. That's what the crystal for Vesperia is, where you can change who you're controlling. But,
Z, I messed up.
What did you do?
So apparently contamination and poison have like the exact same symbols, just different colors.
I got no time to think.
And I used contamination on the poison person to try and heal them.
I feel good.
Oh.
It did not heal them. Why would they do that?
But yeah, they removed it because they were just like, people don't need co-op. But it's like, even the people who do end up playing it, like, solo, they're like, yeah, it's one of my favorite things to be like, here, let's play this together. It's the best combination. Instead of just going, I like this game, you should play it, it's, I like this game, let's play it together. Yeah, play it with me.
And that's how Z got me into Tales of Symphonia.
Exactly! Like, I could have...
I wouldn't have played it, like, if Z just gave it... I mean, I would have played it because Z gave it to me. But I would have played it if, like, you said, oh, just play it but solo, and I'll be like, oh, okay. And I wouldn't have played as much. Let's just say.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
You know what I mean?
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
I was literally just about to cook, guys.
For his wild instincts to kick in.
The pooch isn't the only one about to go wild.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This isn't a diet.
The diet makes sense.
Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by. We're just as hungry as you are.
Ah, what a tyrant.
No! I guess I won't cook.
Don't get cocky.
You're not allowed to cook. Don't let her cook. Well, I made it to the cave.
Feel good.
Wait, you did you want to check there's no, like, missables here? Yeah.
The next stuff that the game wanted me to pay attention to was, in the... Can you heal me?
No, I can't.
Thank you.
You'll never finish the fight like that.
I'm almost ready.
I needed healing. I'm being hard targeted, guys.
You're being bullied.
You have nice aid smash. Do something with it, please, Carol. Heal yourself. Yes, good.
Oh my god, the peak no.
It just happens that way.
That's over.
Oh.
Things are happening for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I went a bit ahead. Do you want me to wait up?
Is Alvin and Zillia too? Yes.
Oh.
It's a direct sequel. I'm not gonna... it's not really a spoiler, let's be real here. Everybody that's in the party in Zillia appears in Zillia too.
No.
Unless, you know.
Unless they die.
No sign of him so far.
Do you think he went this way?
I think the only Tales of game that's supposed to be like a direct sequel or prequel to another that doesn't have the same cast is also the only one that's not called Zestiria 2.
Oh.
Like, Berseria is called Berseria because it features a different cast of characters. That's kind of just the law that they've established in Tales of. If it's the same name with a number after it, it's gonna have the same people, because it's not gonna be that far from the events of the previous game. It's a nice rule of thumb to follow.
Just so people know that, like, that's gonna be who's in the game.
Maybe he used this
now you're aware.
But this cave is the Weasand of Kados.
The Weasand of Kados. You're gonna prove me wrong. Oh no.
It's supposed to be really dangerous.
Is there a game that's a sequel that has different people? Where is my phone?
Oh,
We missed Carol's dream.
okay. Oh, what a save. Oh my god.
That's what Nan told me.
I had a bit of like a silent panic.
Nice, Jeppo. Oh, Silent Panic?
Perhaps he went inside
Yeah.
without knowing that.
I was trying to cast an ability and it wasn't working. I was like, oh no, did my controller die? No, it's just out of TP.
Oh.
Whoops. Learn skill heavy hits.
Wait, please, let me go.
Oh, wait.
Looks
Are the
like
Tales
inside
games
out
on
here,
sale
maybe
on
just
Steam?
passing by.
Probably.
Is it worth checking, Annie?
Well, now,
You could.
let's have a nice long
Let's see.
chat.
Tales of...
What were you trying to gain? Setting us
Tales
up
of
back at the
Vesperia is
Coliseum?
£4. Most of them are £4.
And give back that case!
What is this one? This one doesn't look like it's part of the thing. No, it isn't. It's just some random indie game that is also named Tales of.
Yeah.
Tales of Magial.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Let me at him!
How's a spark? Oh no, that's just another game.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it. The only Tales of games that are the Tales of series are on Steam are Zestiria, Berseria, Vesperia, Symphonia, and Arise.
Rise.
Literally everything else is console locked.
No. Yes, Hysteria is £4. And Vesperia is £4. Arise is £20. Wow, there's a lot of games called Tales of.
I mean, it's not a copyrighted phrase.
Yeah.
God.
Rita, why do you sound like a comic book villain?
Go easy on the items.
Oh.
Okay. Whew. Not a great lineup. Yeah, no, it's not a great lineup. It really isn't.
Oh.
There are such good ones. That's why I was like so devastated when the 3DS emulator didn't work, because they never removed the ability to make people go semi-auto in that game for the 3DS version. So it's like
These are the threads that we...
Guess this means Ruin's Gate and Leviathan's Claw are connected.
So they pretend to help with the excavations, then swipe materials and sell them later, huh?
When you get to the scene, I'll point it out.
How could a guild as famous and renowned as Ruin's Gate do something like that?
Judith, wait!
He'll get away if we don't hurry.
Remember
Oh no.
what I said? There's a really nasty monster.
Party divide. Do we have to decide who we want to be with?
What do you say we call it a day? Old Raven can't afford to get too far from Nordopolica without getting this letter to Bellius.
Also, look how done Raven is in your scene. If you haven't passed it yet.
past
I'm
what
going
yet?
after him.
Oh, you did pass it. Oh. Raven just looks so done.
Oh yeah, that face.
His face was just like, ugh.
Then I'm gonna get that case back too.
Is that-
I'm going to.
He's made the face again.
about?
We like
You're
that
staying
face.
put here.
You really like that face?
I'm not.
This doesn't sound like something brave Vesperia
He's
could
like,
very well
these
pass
darn
up."
kids.
Yeah. It's our job to protect Estelle.
If we all go together, we're bound to come up with something.
Sure you'll be all right without the great Raven?
I think so.
Raven just
Good
wants
luck writing the
friends.
letter.
Poor Raven.
Jeez, aren't you even gonna try to stop me from leaving?
Oh, I have, like, no anything.
Yeah, it happens. Those red eye fights are not easy. Lightning
No.
bats. Oh good, I've been art sealed.
Is it worth running back to the town?
Oh no, I'm skill sealed. Yeah, you can.
Will it allow me?
Yeah. I don't
Should be, yeah.
imagine a reason why you couldn't.
Because we're chasing after the guy and they said, oh, we need to do it today.
You can't stay at the inn, but you can buy items.
Oh. A four character victory screen.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Wait, can I use like my mats 4 times? Or do I have to wait?
Wait for what?
Like,
Oh, you have to fight something.
oh no.
Don't get sloppy.
Oh no, Z.
Bear pelt. I want to walk around as Rapide.
Oh no. My controller might be drifting a bit.
Oh no! But Judith. What I want to walk around is the dog.
Poor Judith.
Let's try this.
It's her day.
Omega.
It was her day last week, though.
I'm not done
I'd have to go back into town to make it, though, so... Later.
No.
Hello, Scorpion.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Look at this cute-ass fucking... This is a spider, apparently. Look at this cute spider. Look at how
That's
cute
a
that spider.
spider?
Yes, this is a spider.
Um,
That enemy is a spider.
Oh, okay.
Last week doesn't
It's-
count because you were on a ship. Very well.
I mean, to be fair, we were split up in like 2 different parties, so
It's only 2 of them.
Jumpy has a point.
The boat wasn't cute.
The spider was though.
Oh.
I'm just getting started.
Judy has rise attack, doesn't she? Spider is not cute.
What? Explain yourself. Oh my god, how rude. Estelle said this one's strong, and then Judy said, oh, so scary. It's like, oh. Why'd you gotta mock her like that?
It'll crawl
did
on
she
you.
do to
Oh,
you?
fair.
Oh. Hey. Nice. Oh, pardon me.
This combination. Oh. 3 hit normal, base, then arcane. And I can put strength back on.
Hey. Oh, every encounter is starting with everyone saying this is these are strong.
That is a sign that you may want to be in there for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. And you know the I keep forgetting the name, but the R2 trigger dash lock on thing.
Yes.
You know, why is some of them red? What's the difference?
The difference between...
A red one and a blue one.
Oh, that's the direction of the Fatal Strike that it's gonna go in.
Oh.
Yeah. So blue is up, green is... like... right, and red is left, I think? I don't know. You don't have to push anything besides the button, but that's just the direction that the attack will go.
Oh, you look like a boss.
That would be one of the Giganto monsters that we can fight. I would not recommend fighting that right now.
Well, when I'm on no HP and haven't saved in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, life healer. That's pretty good for Rita.
Ah.
I think I need to level up a little bit more. Speed up is good though. I'll give Rupede speed up. There we go.
No.
You're right though, we haven't saved since the Colosseum.
Yeah, which is a bit, it's a bit scary.
If you're concerned, you can leave the cave and then save in the overworld.
I think I will. Cause with every enemy saying, with every enemy being said like, oh this is hard, oh they're tough. I don't want to risk any chances.
That's over.
Understandable.
And I might use a math as well.
I'm probably going to do the same. Because it's been a while for me. But yeah, that giant shield spider, I believe, is another one of the Giganto monsters. Which you can fight whenever. There's no time limit, really, to fighting that guy.
It's got enemies behind it, so I thought it was like a boss, like a forced boss or something.
I think the weakest one, like the first one that you can kill, is the first one that you saw, which was the Lord of the Plains.
Yeah. Oh wow, it's been exactly half an hour since I saved. How about that?
Hey!
Could you be any weaker?
My sense of timing's good.
Let's try this.
If the enemies didn't respawn, I was very tempted to just like run up to it and like try it. Just to see.
I mean, I tried the Green Menace, which was in that one,
Yeah.
place, and you saw what happened.
Fun happened. Oh. My game crashed.
Wait, what?
My game crashed.
Well, I'm glad you saved!
Yeah. I just... Oh.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna run down and grab some water.
Sorry for being so strong.
Well, the game has given me this opportunity. I'm gonna grab some water. Unless you want to go on a break in a minute, or...
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I shall make your stream big and I'll be a couple minutes.
Actually, wait, it's been an hour and a half. I probably should. It would be a good
Okay.
idea. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Well, suddenly a break, I guess.
A sudden break appears. Alright, let me mute that.
Yeah, okay,
Like
I've
that.
got my music on.
Yes.
Cool. I will
Yes.
be right back and see you in a few.
Yes. Alright.
Wow.
Wah! I'm back. Whew. I also got me a snack. Several, in fact. Perhaps too many. Oof. All right. Let me pause that. Turn the volume up for this again. And hit Vesperia scene. Hello.
Hello. I
Grim.
was looking. What?
Grimting.
Grimting to YouTube. I was looking through the intro, seeing what scenes I know now.
Oh. Well, that's the thing. While
Yeah.
the game definitely does have some footage that's like to indicate late game.
Yeah.
I think you noticed this with Symphonia. The intro is completely animated on its own. None of the footage is used or meant to imply anything. Unlike
No.
some games. You know, where they had ample opportunity to make it like the original, which is good, and instead they were like, look at the new character, she is important. No.
We're selling you on the new character. No.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, I feel like, we're talking about Persona 5, by the way. For Persona 3 Portable, yes, it's look at the new character, but it's also look at everyone else, and they do the whole thing with the mirrored stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's so fucking cool. It's an artistic choice that is very neat. I like it.
Yes. I remember you explaining that to me.
Where if you, like, you could look at it, if you flip it 360 degrees and you look at the footage upside down, it's
No,
like...
no, you flip it 180.
Well, no, it's not 360, you're right. 180 degrees. If you flip the video upside down, it's the same. You could watch it both ways. And it's cool!
But Persona 4 is kind of like, wow, look at all this new stuff. But that's
Oh, yeah.
only at the ending. But
I don't
right?
know. I feel like the originals intros do this part of just throwing like information of, you know, these people, there's some, and then there's just like imagery.
Yeah.
But this is not including the songs, because I know people like the Golden Intro song more than the Persona 4 original intro, typically. It's just what's presented in the video, the animation attached to the song. I feel like Portable is the exception, because Fez does it too. Fez does it too. Where it's just, look at all this game footage. Like, it's actually just game footage.
It's like someone put someone put like a game trailer in it.
I mean, okay, you mentioned with the whole Persona 5 spoiling stuff, Fez did it first and Fez did it worse. They literally show the final 2D animated cutscene for the main story of Persona 3 right at the start of Fez's intro. With Aigis crying, and you're like, cool.
I mean, in no, I'm lying.
Also,
I was going to say something wrong.
I also don't like the remixed song for Fez.
Oh. Yeah.
And yes, the song itself is better, Jumpy. I like the original more just because I think about the animated intro to it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that these games kind of like spoil the characters in a way. But
Persona or Tales of?
both.
I mean, they show you who's all, like, important party members, but you don't really know what their deal is.
but it's kind of like, I don't know, you're expecting them to show like here just now. I was before you jumped on there was two girls that you was fighting.
Yeah.
Well, I have no clue who they are, but
You've
I
already
know they'll be relevant.
You've
Wait,
already
have we
seen them. Yes, we've seen them. They were in Heliord.
Oh.
Gosh and Drat.
Well, we haven't fought them yet.
No, we have not fought them, but we've seen them and we've heard their names.
But I know that they'd be like on the wrong side, if that makes sense.
Fair.
Symphonia's is okay because can I spoil Symphonia?
You can talk about Symphonia. Why are you
the first thing they show is a huge spoiler. But it's fine because it's out of context. Right?
Yeah. It's something where you're like, oh, that makes sense. Meanwhile, Persona 5 Striker is the game that I actually like out of the Persona 5 content. It's just like, I wonder who your next party member will be.
Who is this mysterious man who
is this
was
mysterious
also
pageant man? Yeah. I don't think people are going to be playing the entire game thinking when Aiga's going to cry. Fair. It's a lot more subtle than 5, but... I just remember a lot of discussion boards being like, if you're playing Fez, don't watch the Fez intro, watch the original. The Fez one plays first. Because the rest of it is, like, late game footage, which is just, like, random interactions and some social links, which doesn't really convey anything. I just don't like it mostly because it's lazy.
I mean, original P5's intro was kinda spoilery, but again, it was, like, subtle, so...
Yeah, because you're not... That's the thing, it's like and I kind of really don't like this with Atlas, is when they make an alternate version of a pre-existing game, their, like, go-to assumption is you played the first one, therefore it does not matter if we spoil something in the intro. And that's not fair to the people who never got to play the original and are only playing the Royal Golden Fez variants, which is why I like portables the most, because it doesn't tell you anything. It's still very, like, artistically mysterious in what it shows and how it's conveyed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm forever spooked that they'll just, in a random P3 reload trailer, they're just gonna drop a huge spoiler in it. So, oh, okay. That's fine.
Like,
I wonder if they must be remaking the intro as well. That's another thing. I wonder how the animated, like the anime stuff.
I talked about this with my chat before.
Ah.
I have extreme doubt. Well, maybe not as extreme, because it was very reassuring to hear that a good portion, a good chunk, like about half even, of the people developing Reload played the game, the original game when they were younger.
Yes.
So they know what was good about Persona 3. And I hope that one of the most iconic things about Persona 3 that's kept to its original integrity as much as possible is how the 2D cutscenes are animated. They're out of all of the later Persona games, Persona 3 is animated in such a specific way that if that's not the same, it's gonna feel weird for me. Like, I'll get over it, but I think the 2D animated scenes, the few and far between that there are in 3, are really good because they're so weird and different. There's zoom-ins, there's like cuts to where you're looking at a character who's not talking's face as like their reaction to what's being said by someone else. I don't know. Like, the big one that I think is really good are the two at the start and October 4th. They're animated in a way that's just like they intentionally don't
Fits with
convey
the theme.
yeah, they don't convey a ton of information, but what is conveyed in a way that like gives you kind of like an insight to certain things. Like the intro where you get off the train and the dark hour starts and the protagonist just kind of is like, ah, shit, my headphones stopped working, ah, well, and continues to walk to the dorm. Like, I've been dealing with this for who knows how long. For the past decade, I've just dealt with the fact that there is an extra hour, and I do not care. I'm gonna make my way to the dorm. Yeah, he does not give a shit. And the implication of just, this is not new to the protagonist, is really cool, because that's not something you see in Persona 4 and Persona 5, in which they're like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? It's literally just like, no, this is something that I've just been dealing with.
I mean, Persona 4 I kind of get, because they were given it when they got there.
Yeah.
Persona 5 is just a bit, oh, you just have it now. Oh, okay.
What's
fine.
This weird app on my phone? Better delete it.
Oopsie whoopsie, downloaded a virus. Let's not do a whole system refresh.
I don't know.
Gosh.
Persona 3 is just so specific in how it's presented that I feel like a remake would want to try to present itself as closely to its original as possible.
Okay, what do you think of the battle UI? I know we haven't seen much of it, but like,
It looks,
do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah, it looks fine. We haven't seen skill selection. If it's, I don't mind what it is, but you know, the revolver barrel is kind of cool, and if it's not there, it'll be kind of sad.
So like, from like the bits of it, it looks very clean in Persona 3. Like, you have like nice slashes, and you have everything's like square, if that makes sense.
I think
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had an epiphany. It's like that because they're an organized team, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Persona 5, everything's all like jagged and like spray can graffiti because they're like new to this. They're rebels. They're like, they don't know what they're doing, so everything's a bit sloppy, I guess. But in Persona 3, because they're a set out team, everything's kind of like in line and perfect and rehearsed, professional. So it's all sleek and cuts in correctly and stuff like that. I don't know if that's intentional, and I don't know if that's what they're going for, but that's like a kind of epiphany I had with it.
Yeah.
Tell me if that makes sense.
It makes sense. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it was first announced, before I knew like who was involved and the stuff about the original, like some people playing the original game and are using that as a baseline of, we actually experienced the game, so we know what we're doing. We have a good idea as to how to like make this the same, if not an even more enhanced experience. Because this is not... Because the fear that I had when they said Reload was that it was going to be an experience catered specifically to people who played Persona 5 and are just unwilling to play the previous games for whatever reason, or just don't have access to it, even though I know portable on Steam is not the greatest port. But saying you can't play 3 because you don't have a PlayStation is no longer an excuse.
Yeah.
And it never was if you had a PS3.
I don't know. Or if people just refuse to play because graphics.
Yeah, like, that was the fear, that the entire game was going to be Persona 5, but Persona 3. And visually, there are, like, the menu stuff and the UI, I was like, this is just blue Persona 5.
Yeah, but that's the good part of Persona 5.
The UI. Yeah.
The UI.
It is very stylish, yes. And yes, the menus in the item shop and the weapon shop, from what we've seen, are definitely stylized in the same way how menus are handled in Persona 5. But that's fine, because the
Yeah.
original's menus were kind of... They're very stylized for 5, and 3 and 4s are kind of normal, like the typical JRPG type of styling. So if they want to keep that, that's fine. That's whatever.
You're allowed to keep that stuff.
So long
Otherwise
as
you'll-
Officer Kurosawa doesn't repeatedly ask me, are you sure about that?
Oh no. Are you sure? Okay.
Are you sure?
Don't go.
Okay. This one's pretty good. Okay. Thanks. See you next time.
Are you sure? Don't be doing anything. Oh no, what did I say?
Yeah, I don't want them talking at me constantly, and that's kind of a fear.
Press his gun. Oh, you better not take that. Oh dear. No, I'm not supposed to sell these to you.
Ugh. And
Anyway, I'm
they're
still in the intro.
They're keeping the reversed mechanic, which is nice. They've removed the broken mechanic, which Persona 3 was the only one who had that of the 3, so that's whatever. But they are keeping the reversed mechanic, because that's just something that was in 3.
Yeah.
It would feel weird to remove it. It sounds like in exchange they've made it incredibly difficult to reverse it, so you can no longer reverse it by just simply not hanging out with a person for a while. You have to do something to piss them off.
Yukari comes in, how do I look? You look awful today.
And then she just doesn't want to talk to you. Yeah. So that's good. Because I thought it was weird that you could be really rude in Persona 5, and they're just like, okay, see you next week.
Man, what a prankster.
Man, what a prankster. So, yeah, they're keeping that. That's nice. We already knew from the very first scene, because Kenji is there, and if anyone was going to be removed for the male protagonist, he is one of them. The social links are going to be the same. At least the characters that the social links are attached to are going to be the same. As for how they're done, they're probably going to be altered a little bit. Like, the one thing that I really don't like about Persona 3's, and any of the Persona's social links really, is that, like, 4 gradually stepped away from it, and then 5 got right up back into it, but not as bad as Persona 3, is that a lot of the early dialogue is yes-manning people. Where you just agree. Like, I don't know, Ons is an example where that lady shows up and she's just rude and kind of ruins the job opportunity for On, and she's like, she was so cool. I wanted to say, wow, what an asshole. But no, that's not the correct thing to say. You're supposed to go, yeah, On, you handled that shittily. And it's like, what?
And terrible.
On, you suck. But I'm just like,
why
I don't
would
know.
you do this?
Like, yeah, she's got a point. On's kind of not really taking her thing seriously, but I don't feel like On needs to be told that that girl was amazing after she literally, like, insulted On to her face and then got out of it by crocodile tears. It's like, I don't know about that. But I think 3s are kind of bad. Like, the food gourmet, you yes man basically the whole social link is just like, yeah, you're really cool, food gourmet.
Yeah.
Take that kid's money. Be insecure about your deceased younger brother.
Yeah.
Yeah! When it's
Bank
like,
up.
Whereas, like, I don't know. That's the thing. Persona 3, the best options in most social links, is not the correct response, but the response that grants that character's greatest level of approval. Which is not really... We're kind of a terrible friend.
Oh no.
Because we just agree with the way they act and behave instead of telling them the what for when they need to be.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to, like, show that in game. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard. Because I mean, truthfully, most people, if someone was sad and you went on, like, if someone did something bad, I was like, oh yeah, that was bad what you did. I mean, they wouldn't want to talk to you again. You know?
Oh! I know what's happening.
What?
I'm pressing square right now. Which should be block. I'm not blocking. I have a status ailment.
Oh.
It's called confusion. Yeah, guard is art attack.
Sorry, I just realized you were playing and I was still like paused on the intro.
I didn't want to get too far, but I was thinking to myself, I've just been in the menu for too long. I think it's time we
yeah,
get back to the game.
Yeah. Anyway, that intro at the end, there was a lot of things I haven't seen yet. So, like the big airship, riding on horses, fighting something. Yeah. Oh, I guess the riding on horses was the scene where the Civil War nearly started. Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah.
I feel good.
Oh, and Yuri lifting up a big round sword. Bendy, that's the word I'm looking for. Bendy.
Sword. But yeah, just to kind of put like a cap on the conversation with the Persona 3 reload stuff is that
Ooh, they look scary.
I think I would like it to be, so my expectations are centered slightly around this. It's going to be the same story, hopefully with as much of the original's like artistic intent as possible.
Yeah.
With UI and stylized choices similar to Persona 5. Not solely because that's the new thing, but because, well, the intent is to get people who played only 5 to play Reload. This will be this will be the experience for playing the game for the first time for a lot of people. Even though, you know, portable is a thing.
I don't know why they did it when they knew they were making the remake, but oh well. I guess.
Oh, holding down R2 makes the thing spin faster. Yeah. I think it's because if they only did something for Royal and Golden, people would be like, but Persona 3?
Well then at that point you just do the massive wink to everyone and then go, and then kind of just kind of nod your head and wink, and then hopefully they get the point.
I can only portable because 5 is popular. Yeah. Yeah.
That's with most games though. Like it only happens because it's still being popular. No matter how much you might hate the new game, you're getting, compared to the old ones, you're getting the new games because they're popular.
I can still be critical of it though. And can
yeah,
still say
yeah, of course.
And I can still say you liked 5, we'll play another one because trust me, you've played the worst one of them. In terms of story and characters, 5 kinda mid.
But it has a good basis, so you can see So you can see why the others are better. How about
Exactly. Now, the real hope is that Reload does really well, so that way they follow through with the rest of the poll, which is porting 1 and the 2 duology first. I would like to see ports first, and then remaking 2, because they picked 3 because 3 won the poll, but 3 tied with the 2 duology. First place with the exact same number of votes was Persona 3 and Persona 2 Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment.
Would you accept a Persona 1 and 2 remake, but it's remade in the style of the modern Persona games?
Was it 5 votes each? I don't remember. Oh god, actually, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna open another tab and then I'm gonna pull that tab out, which is gonna pull up. Okay, good. Your stream came back. How was it exact? Let's look. All right. Atlas.
Oh, hello, Patty.
Poll results. Atlas Consumer Survey.
Oh.
78.9% of people voted Persona 3. 78.9% of people voted Persona 2. So so there's probably a few votes here and there differing. But in terms of percentage values, the percentage is the same.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And third place was Revelations Persona with 76.3%.
Pretty good.
Persona 4 and Golden was 74%. Devil Summoner Raito Kuzunoha was 5th with 72%. After that is Soul Hackers 1, 69.5. SMT4.
I don't think Atlas will touch Soul Hackers again.
Revelations is awful.
Oh no.
Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse was 66.7. Shin Megami Tensei 4, like the original one, was 65%. So people really like SMT4.
Yeah.
Digital Devil Saga Avatar Tuner series was 62%, and the entire Etrian Odyssey series was 10th place with 58%.
But didn't they remake? Or
No,
was it
those were
just a port?
HD remaster ports, yes.
Oh, okay.
We want the PSP version. I assume it would be based off of the PSP version. I think they just specifically worded it as Revelations Persona because of, I don't know, reasons. Because when it says Persona 3, it in parentheses goes P3, P3 Fez, P3P. So it's like, that whole thing got grouped into one. Which makes it kind of shitty that they said that the remake for Persona 3 is just going to be base Persona 3.
Well, you know, DLC. Persona 3 Remake Royale.
But yes, when it comes to the poll results, the percentage values for the top 2 places, Persona 3 and the Persona 2 duology, were the exact same percentage. Nearly 80% of people who participated in the poll voted to remake Persona 3 and Persona 2.
I wonder how many people voted for both. Because you said you had multiple votes, right?
Yes, every single question, it was, do you want to see a port of this? Do you want to see a remake of this?
I wonder how many people voted Persona 3 and Persona 2.
I think, if I recall, well, I did. I voted remake hard. Like, I was thinking really hard. I did not vote remake for 4, because I didn't think 4 needs one. I mean, the only thing that I would say is some of the problematic language and content be removed and altered. But as for its, like, story, especially Golden's mechanics, it's in a pretty solid place. It doesn't really need a remake. I would much rather sooner see something for 2 and 1 than for 4.
I don't know. I don't think 4 needs like a remake. Yeah. In a weird way, it feels more. I know they look the same, but it still feels like way more modern than 3.
Yeah, that was my thought process of like, I don't think 4 super needs it that much. The only thing that would be like that we would want to see in a remake for 4 would be some of the weird language that they think is really funny but is not.
We meet again.
Hee hee.
You sure pop up in the weirdest of places. Still looking for Ifrit's treasure?
Ah.
Aye, that I am.
But I don't think you answered. Would you like accept a Persona 1 and 2 remake, but if it was in the style of modern Persona games, or would that just not work?
Visually or combat? 'Cause if you're...
like gameplay wise.
Combat gameplay?
Yeah, say they were like, okay, we want to make the older Persona games
What is that?
appealing to Persona 5 players. And they do that.
So just visuals and combat.
Yeah.
That's fine. I honestly would expect that, considering people liking 5 in the way that they do. They would probably trim down a lot of the complexity for 1 and 2. The only things that I would hope is that if, like, 3 getting the treatment that it's getting, that the method that you acquire personas in 1 and 2 remain the same as their originals, because shuffle time doesn't... Just as much as the knockdown threaten mechanic should not be in 3, shuffle time should not be in 1 and 2.
Don't talk to demons in 1 and 2 to recruit them?
You talk to them, and they'll give you a card of the arcana that they are. Because you don't fight shadows, you fight demons.
It's kind of the same as
Even our walking
5, if you squint your eyes a bit, then it's kind of the same.
It's the reverse. You don't threaten people, you walk up to them. It's like the older Shin Megami Tensei, where before a fight even starts, you approach the person and go, hey. But in 2, the mechanic was you do specific combinations of people in a specific order, because sometimes just the individual talking, like, Ulala talking to a demon could probably get you nothing, but Ulala and Maya at the same time trying to talk to a demon would get you something, and then you could do it in, like, groups of 3, or no, I think it's limited to groups of 3. You can't do more than groups of 3, but there's only, like, 5 party members at a time, all the time anyway, so it's whatever. And in Innocent Sin, there's multiple options for each character, instead of having to select them in a specific order. It's fun and it's interesting, and I would be very upset if they were like, yeah, we're gonna remove that.
Persona 1 and 2 makes friends with demons. Persona 5 waves a gun in their face, give me your money. Oh no, your reactive died.
Oh shit!
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Yours is still there. Yours hasn't died.
Anyway, sorry, we were talking about that whilst Patty is dropping the biggest lore.
They probably would streamline the mechanic. They'd probably have means of, like, having a menu to memorize the combinations of characters that do certain things, so you wouldn't have to do it yourself. Which is whatever if they port the originals, yeah. Because that's the thing, is like, trying to remember what combination of people in what order was like, what? I figured it out in the final dungeon. Which was an amazing moment, but it took me that long to figure it out. And I still looked up a guide. They also
things just died.
Yeah, they'd also probably remove some elements. I wouldn't be surprised if for a remake for 2 Xandine wasn't a thing. Or just Zan in general.
Zan's a force, right?
Essentially, yes.
That was in Soul Hackers too. Haha.
It's because Soul Hackers had Zan, so for the sake of it, I think they kept it. But also, doesn't Tokyo Mirage Sessions have Zan?
No, I think that was just wind.
I thought it was Zan, because it's the same symbol as in Soul Hackers for Zan.
Are they called elements?
Yes?
Okay. No, it's called wind.
Oh, huh.
Oh, no, I'm getting different messages here.
You meant like cards to get personas? Yeah, like I would still want them to acquire. I'd still want them to give you cards, but I feel like I would want to see the dialogue option stuff where you combine certain people as like. But you think it's too dated for modern audiences? Yeah. Honestly, I don't think there's going to be a perfectly satisfying remake of 2 and 1 just because some of the mechanics are like I said like they'd streamline the battle mechanics because there's a level of complexity that 1 and 2 just have that I don't think Persona 5 players would be able to pick up unless they kept an open mind about it. Because for Persona 1, it's like, yes, everyone has a melee weapon and a gun, like in Persona 5, but imagine you use On's gun and it does no damage to the enemy, and then you use Ryuji's gun and they're weak to it. That is how the ranged weapons work in Persona 1. Enemies can be completely immune to specific firearms and be weak to others. But Persona 1 is also not that, like, hard, so guessing it wrong for a new opponent is not the end of the world. You can literally just process of elimination figure out what melee or gun weapon they're weak to.
Honestly, that kind of like split, the physical split really threw me off when I went to play 3 Portable. It was very weird to me that I couldn't just like punch them with one character and say, oh, okay, they're weak to physical. It's like, okay, well, they're weak to like this specific physical attack.
Which is weird that people complain so much about 1. Yeah. I don't know, because like the thing is that 1 had that split, 2 had that split, 3 was probably the most streamlined version of the split because it's like Fire Emblem rules. It was like Fire Emblem rules of like, oh, this character is really weak to like a bow, or this character is really weak to an axe. Like, it's that same logic, but in a more turn-based JRPG format rather than a tactical RPG. And I had no problems with I think it was called Strike. With Strike, Slash, and Pierce. I have no problems with them because a lot of the times it's the appearance of the weapon will tell you, essentially. I think the only one is that two-handed swords being considered, or no, two-handed swords are still considered Slash, right?
I don't know.
I know the Pierce weapons are Ken and Yukari and Aegis, but Aegis has a weapon variant, I think. No. Does it? I don't remember. I think they're all the Pierce characters. And the Slash characters are Mitsuru, so one-handed sword and two-handed swords, and then Strike characters are Akihiko and Shinji specifically.
Yeah.
And that didn't take too long for me to figure out. I'm used to that type of thing.
I clearly wasn't.
But but 1 was a little more complicated than that, where in which every individual weapon had a specific physical attached to it. Like, something could be weak to axes but resist swords. Yeah. And that was the weapon split. It wasn't like the shape of the weapon determining what type of damage it did. It's just that weapon does that damage.
Yeah.
2 made it more streamlined, where it's like, things could be immune to gun, but would still die to a sword, and then you had throw, which when I read it, and I read it to you, I was like, what? But then when I actually played the game, I was like, oh, he throws a coin. Got it.
Whoa, little lady, that right. I wonder how John would
Sorry,
react if he
just
found out his
covering
sworn
back a
ally
bit.
had granddaughter.
I delved more into what was the elements called in Tokyo Mirage sessions. It is called Force. However, the skills are called Elwind
Oh.
because the Elwind's from Fire Emblem, but Force is from SMT.
Yeah, Shimgami
Yeah.
Sensei. Nice.
So they're technically marked down as Force, but they're called Wind.
I see. Because I knew the symbol, like the icon for the symbol was the same as the Zand symbol. So I was like, yeah, Zand's in the game, but it's not called that. It's called Elwind. Awesome.
You think?
Perfect.
I mean, I'm speculating.
Estelle's asking why you would claim someone's your grandfather based on just speculation.
Oh, well...
Yeah, so Patty has
Amnesia, yes.
amnesia. Yeah, dropping that lore information while we were talking about a different game.
Then you don't know for sure whether you really are Ifrid's granddaughter?
It's just like, but yes, what Jumpy said earlier, and I always agree with, ports before remakes, ports and remakes, ports before remakes. Because a port, it's complicated, but considering how much money and time goes into making a whole new game that's like the original from scratch, it's cheap. It's cheaper. And it gives a good means of gauging what people actually want to see. Like, I had speculated in truth that Portable was thrown out after the poll as the thing, not only because Portable was one of the least accessible versions of Persona 3, it's also the most modern mechanically, because of skill cards and things like that, being able to have direct control over party members. But it was also to test the water of, do people actually want to see Persona 3?
Yeah.
There's no doubt it's true.
I don't know. Personally,
I think...
if I knew the remake was coming, I wouldn't have bought
I'm searching
Portable.
for the Maristella
But
because I don't know.
But I did.
But remake might not have been a thing.
If I didn't buy it.
Yeah, that's the logic that Atlas.
Yeah.
That's the approach that Atlas and honestly lots of other companies take when it comes to people going, we want to see an old game come back.
But we kind of know it was a thing, because it started development in 2019.
Portable more accessible than original. You're right. The likelihood that somebody has a PSP or a Vita with a copy of it is higher than people who own a PS2 with the PS2 copy. Yeah. I guess just the handheld. Yeah. The handheld. I've also had this conversation of the general like consensus is that the Vita and the PSP were really good handhelds, but the people who didn't buy them don't know and have the opinion that there was nothing on it. Like it's the joke that Switch is going through, but Switch is actually the case of there's nothing on the Vita, why buy the Vita? There's nothing on the PSP, why buy the PSP? Sony struggled to keep those handhelds like for a while because they also treated it like it wasn't a great financial investment, and that's kind of why its library is good and vast, but it's also like stuff that's specifically
JRPGs.
There's a lot of stuff on the Vita that's not really on other handhelds, or if it did wind up on another handheld, well then people just bought the version that was on that handheld.
Yeah. Kitty in my chat owns a Vita. I wanted to own a Vita. I was looking for a Vita for a while, and I kept seeing them for like £80, and I was like, that seems like a bit too much.
Nah, the real investment, as a streamer, the real investment is the PS TV.
True.
more urgent subject.
Oh god, but they're impossible to find, you know.
Yes, that is true. They're also really fucking expensive.
Yes, and then I see, like, legit, this happened a month ago. I see in work they had one just lying around. I was like, oh, you've had this for like years. I could have got it from here.
Then why don't we travel together?
It was very annoying.
I'd like that.
And they would have sold it to me for like 30 quid.
I have my eye on a PS TV, but I need money first.
How much are they
This isn't
now?
like going shopping, you know.
It's not gonna be cheap. I don't imagine. Like, okay, the last I heard, and this was before I started streaming, so this was a few years ago, like 2018, 2019. Somebody had gotten their hands, or no, I think it was a little after that, but somebody had gotten their hands on a PS TV on an eBay silent auction for $112.
Oh my god.
I know that. If something happens, I'll help out.
That's pretty good.
Well, aren't you
Pretty high, even. That's what I meant.
So, like, where to find them and how much they cost kind of varies. I think if I looked up how much they cost right now, like if I looked up a PS TV.
You have the Project Diva games? Oh.
Not stock. PS TV.
I wonder how much it is here. Oh, you've made me curious now.
PlayStation TV or a PS TV. $250.
Wait, what? Oh, just buy it. Just buy it here. I see it for 97.
We got this one that's $80, but it's got 27 bids on it. Wait. Oh, this is a bid. Oh, this is a bid.
Oh. Oh, this place has them for £50. Oh my god, I'm so happy I saw that. I was just about to screen share this and on the stream and it has my address on it. Just hidden in the corner.
Yeah,
that would have been awful.
That would have been very bad. And I was recording. I would have had to edit that out.
All your memories, but losing all of your memories is pretty rare.
But yes, there's
yeah.
Well,
sorry, you first.
Memories are gone.
Like, it's one of those things where it's like, man, and then like there's a lot on the like I'd have to get a bunch of games digitally, although I don't actually know. There are a couple of, I won't call them nerd shops, but like type of collector's stuff.
Yeah.
There might be a little room for me in there. I think we can squeeze you into a corner somewhere.
Oh, going and coming.
Wow, Patty, jeez.
Yeah, you got that skit now.
There's a collector's types of shops that probably will have their hands on it. Like I've seen some PS1 games at there before, and my PS3 can play PlayStation 1 games, just not PS2 games, because the PS3 had issues.
Yeah.
Specifically in its reverse compatibility with PlayStation 2 games. So every like special version of the PlayStation 3 that came out, they removed the reverse compatibility specifically for PS2 games. Not PS1 though.
No.
Almost every PS1 game is cheaper digitally. Very true. Although there was one game, I'm just not that interested in the series. Unless I'm remembering wrong, I saw it. It was either It wasn't Thief. Is Thief a PlayStation 1 game? I don't remember. I want to say it was that or a Tomb Raider game.
Familiar.
That was at a shop. I don't remember what it was priced at, but it was below $10, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I've told you, we have like a whole like chain of stores here, which is basically secondhand anything.
Eternal
So
Punishment.
Oh.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of Atlas titles that I can play on my PS3 that I'm eager to get my hands on, because while they've made it really fucking hard to get games digitally on the PlayStation 3's PSN, it's not impossible. And I could play the Raito Kuzunoha games, as well as the, oh god, what were all of them? Jumpy knows better than me. Was it the original SMT3?
Or so I've read.
Yeah, Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, the Digital Devil Saga is on the PS3 on PSN. I got Eternal Punishment via PSN.
Yeah.
Nocturne as well, but yours is better, yes. I do have the HD remaster on Steam, which I know has audio bugs, but...
This power will make these
That's...
threads that weave
whatever. Because Nocturne on PS3 has FPS slowdown. And I'd much rather have a consistent frame rate than have better audio.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, less content, fewer difficulty settings.
Patty has learned a new skill, happiness.
Specifically Happiness 3.
I wish I could learn that skill.
Oh yeah, she's in the party again.
Yeah, she is. You relocated, thank you, kid.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna check something.
Oh. Oh, I didn't send you the screenshot. Oh, it's saying, I was just saying a place still has PS TVs in stock for 50 quid, which is pretty good, I guess.
Is there a fast way to look at this?
Oh. What you trying to look for?
Something.
Mysterious, I see. Oh, hello. Wait, is this the talking guy? Is this the talking monster?
No! I was like, wait, but what if Tales of the Abyss was on PSN? It's not.
Oh. Ah.
There's a lot of discussion about remasters and ports, apparently, but...
Did the Symphonia port do well?
On Switch?
On anywhere?
On anywhere.
Well, I mean, did they do enough to like justify saying, "Oh, maybe we'll remaster other games"?
I think so. It's just, you know, people who played the GameCube version had complaints. I also had complaints. But the thing with the Switch version is the Switch version is just the worst version of them all. The PS5, the PlayStation and Xbox versions are fine. They're about the same as the PS2 and PS3 versions. They're more stable than the Steam version. But it's really the Switch one that's kind of like...
That has the problem.
Yes. And I think the reason why a lot of people had a lot to say specifically about the Switch version is because of the cruel irony of the game originally being on a Nintendo console, being the worst version on the Nintendo console.
Well... Switch.
Well, Switch!
Look, if you're expecting the best version of a game to be on a slow, out-of-date mobile device compared to stuff with like 16 gigs of RAM and SSDs, then you're a bit delusional.
Wow, okay.
I'm just saying.
But yeah.
If you buy the Switch version of a game when there's other versions of the game, you should understand that it's gonna be a bit of a worse version, either visually or like load time wise. It can still be a perfectly fine game, but yeah. That's my take. Is that a bad take? Who knows?
No.
Anyway. Something big happened in my game.
Yes, I'm opening chests, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I opened those bunch there too. And...
Did you get the hidden one? That was behind the slope?
There's 3 down there, right?
Yes.
Yes, then I did.
Cool.
But
yeah,
are you at all hyped about Super Mario RPG?
Ooh, they look scary.
I want to play it, because I've heard nothing but good things about that game.
Same.
And when it comes to, you know, the king of console locks, look no further than any Nintendo thing.
Oh, the game's got Mario on it? You better believe that thing will not leave ever.
And sure enough, it's only going to be on the Switch, but you know.
Yeah. I just thought it was curious, because I wonder if it's this way for other remasters, but, like, there's been many reports that, like, the people pre-ordering are, like, people who've never played the original.
How could they fucking have? It was on the N64!
But, like, it's not, but, like, I think they mean, like, it's not older people pre-ordering, it's, like, younger people. You know?
I mean, it's a remake, so there's probably gonna be like... Wait, was it not on the N64? What was Super... Oh! It's on the Super Nintendo! I'm sorry. It was even further back! No! Well, all the more reason. I'm sorry, Jumpy, I got it wrong. It was on the Super Nintendo. It was on the SNES!
It would have been called 64 Mario RPG.
You're right, because you're right. You're right.
Because that was Nintendo's naming system for some reason.
When was the SNES?
Oh, 1990...
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad I did not end that.
Yeah, it was November 21st, 1990 in Japan, and then in North America it was August 23rd, 1991, and the UK and Ireland got it April 11th, 1990... Yep, 1992.
I was gonna say too.
Russia got it in 94. Oh no.
Oh no.
Poor Russia.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Just looking, game releases looking back, like how different global launch times are is such a mystery to me. Like they could not get away with that today, just because of the prevalence of the internet. I mean, even games from Japan to the West, like it's still hard to get by.
I don't think so.
Because people just post spoilers.
Judith is right.
But like, imagine like back in the day, games in America like released 2 or 3 months fully in English before it was released in Europe.
It looks like we'll have to keep our distance.
Like, if that happened today, no one in Europe is buying the game.
RPG? Super Mario RPG? Is 97.
It's older than me.
Same. But yeah, that's it's like yeah, King of Console locks. Anything that was on. That was a joke about when UK got it. I see. Yeah, the UK got it like 7 years later. The Super Nintendo. But like Nintendo was also the king of like random console attachments. Like later on it was more Xbox and PlayStation, what with like the extra accessories for Kinect and PlayStation Move and all that.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the older Nintendo family of entertainment systems.
Oh, a save point. Yeah.
Have you seen Sega? You're right, Sega may take the crown on that.
Is that the monster you were talking
I just remember all the weird things that you would like attach to like the N64 or the NES or the SNES. And you'd just be like, huh?
I have fond memories of my Game Boy looking like an abomination.
No, I've never seen a monster like that before.
I'm pretty sure it like you put all the stuff in and it was like triple the size. So okay.
I remember the original Game Boy had a thing because the screen wasn't backlit.
Yes.
They made an attachment. So if a kid played their Game Boy in the car, you would like slide this piece of plastic over the top of it, and it would be like an umbrella for your handheld. The GBA had that too. Yeah, so it's like you're riding in the car playing on your game, and the sun shines through the window, and you can't see the game anymore. Just click that bad boy on it, and it generates enough shade to let you see the game again. No more awkward maneuvering on which way to sit in the car so you could keep playing.
I remember doing that for my DS. I know the DS was like better lighting, but it still wasn't great.
It burned through batteries, the light. Oh. Yeah. The DS, for all intents and purposes, in terms of just like how different it was and how crazy like some of the things that the DS was capable of, I think in terms of like, it's not even a matter of how much it sold, although it definitely was one of the most top-selling handhelds, which is why there are 4 variations of the DS family in existence. Though you could argue the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, so on and so forth, had a similar string of just like, yeah, this was good. The DS
Yeah.
probably, like, it has one of the longest battery lives out of any handheld. It had like a 18 to 20 hour battery life. For a handheld, that's crazy.
Yes. Companies need to realize your thing can be underpowered as long as it gives like over a day without needing to charge. People will love it.
It's why the 3DS was capital D in disappointment afterwards. Piddly little thing can't last 6 hours with the 3D turned off before it dies.
I loved my 3DS one.
I always played it just at home plugged in. I never dealt with low power. I was just like, nah. And we're talking about like not having the wireless or Street Pass turned on and the 3D turned off. So literally using only 1/3 of its intended functions, which is to play the game.
Yeah.
There's 5 variations of Sony's Ds. Take that. Or 5 variations of Sony's DS.
So Sony's D's, what's that?
I don't know. DualShock and the DualSense.
Yeah, but they're different controllers. I mean, I don't think that's the same.
As clunky as PlayStation Move was, it was better than Xbox's.
Wait,
where it was literally just a fucking camera.
You are the controller.
It was literally just a webcam. Most expensive webcam you could purchase. Sony D is your favorite
my current
stream.
webcam has better face tracking than the Kinect.
Hey, I can move.
You're not getting away again.
Oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot. No. Oh wait, yes. You never played with your DS like off of charge then?
Oh no, I played the original DS. That was my saving grace in long car rides to like visit family. I just turn on the DS.
Did you ever have that moment where you're in like I don't know a game, but for me it's Pokemon. Whenever you're in like a Pokemon game, you're in the Elite Four, you're on a roll, you're killing everything, and then suddenly the red power light comes on, and you panic because you can't save, and you run and you try and find a charger. Or you're like, yes, I can risk going through, I can finish it in time.
No, I just liked, especially for like solo things, and the PS4 has something like this for sleep mode as well, but you could just close the DS and it would go into like a low power mode and it would just keep where you were. You wouldn't lose anything because it's not actually turned off, it's just inert, I guess.
Could it be
It still drains though.
Yes, it's just much slower than if it were turned on.
Can we pass through it?
I don't know, I just always remember, oh, what did I just do?
It should be okay.
I just did like a super hop. How did I do that?
We're almost to Six Flags, me in the backseat looking at a screen. Oh, Carlos. I played that game waiting for like when I next needed to go to whatever classroom I needed to be in for like speech and debate. When I was at like competitions and I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to be anywhere until like the next hour and a half. I'll like play a little bit on my 3DS until like maybe the 15-20 minute mark and then like review real quick. I was not gonna spend the hour 30 minutes practicing and I didn't want to talk to people, so I just pulled out my 3DS. And I played Zero Time Dilemma in a cafeteria.
Fair enough. That wasn't like in proper school though, right? That was in, you said,
Patty, please be
like,
careful.
Yeah, like competitions. Yeah.
Okay.
competitions where we'd go to another school that was like out for the day and stay in their cafeteria and then go to like certain classrooms that were being used as like the rooms where we would perform, because I didn't do the debate side of things. I did the I did more of the acting side of things, like poetry, prose, dramatic interpretation, and humorous interpretation and stuff like that.
What's the matter?
Huh.
It was called forensics, but I said speech and debate because just saying the word forensics would make most people think of something else entirely.
If you did say that, I would have thought it was something else entirely.
Come on, Rita.
I know. We have to follow him, but I just...
That air cranny
Gosh,
isn't exactly
I
going
wasn't
anywhere,
smart
is it?
enough for that.
So did I use what the game taught me? Yes.
Of course
I
not, you
did
idiot.
table tennis on different schools.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Ping pong. But yeah,
Okay, let's go.
All right. Carol.
you do call it ping pong, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But you do know what table tennis is.
No, really,
Yes, table tennis is
Yeah.
the more serious variant.
Oh,
It's the same game at its core, but you don't call it table tennis unless you're playing for keeps.
oh. No, it's just generally called table tennis here. It's not called ping. We don't use the word ping pong.
That monster's power. Was that the Rizomata Formula 2?
I don't. What's my point here? I don't remember.
Monster that consumes air?
Oh yes, people used to sneak
It
their
did seem different from other
DS
monsters
into
somehow.
school.
Yeah, that's for
Oh, I
sure.
would just bring it to
It also
school because
looked
I
like it
didn't
was
get picked
staring
up
at us.
immediately.
Maybe
So
it
it
was
was like,
wondering
hey, do you
what
have
to eat
homework
first.
after school? And I was like, no. And they're
Looked
like,
into my
okay.
eyes for quite
We'll
a
just
long
be
time,
quiet for
actually.
like 45
How
minutes,
nice
and
of
then
you.
afterwards there's like a
Look
free
the
period,
tastiest.
and because you're all like
think I'd
middle
call
school
that
aged
nice.
kids, it doesn't matter. You could do whatever the fuck you want. And I was like, cool, and I'd open my DS.
Yeah. I'm a play monster.
You've gone soon enough.
Nah,
It
yeah,
wasn't detention, it was just after school stuff. Because my parents lived really far away and they worked 9 to 5 and school got out at 3:40. There was no way I was getting picked up when school got out, and I was too far away to walk. No, we didn't have a school
Yeah.
bus. So I just had to stay after, just because. Just, you know, detention every day.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, take a nice long
Private
nap.
schools have after-school care because usually it was like if you had a bus, it was for field trips or like competition stuff, like in
Yeah.
the case of when I was talking about forensics.
Mm.
I never
School
would've
buses
guessed
are
there would be
such
an
a
air cranny in
American
the
thing.
Weasand of Kados.
Me neither.
I guess nobody
Like,
passing
very
through ever
American.
noticed it.
It must not have been putting out enough air until now for anyone to feel
Just
the
a-
effects.
Am I right in
Sure
saying
picked the
some
perfect time to start going
the
crazy.
schools that would have
That
a
was
school
serious
bus
pain.
are kind of
Well,
small?
I was able to log a new discovery,
Or-
so it worked out in the end.
No.
Do
Yeah,
big
so glad you
oh
enjoyed
do bigger
yourself.
schools have it there as well?
Public
Someone has
schools
one of
have
those
a
air
ISD
grenades
provided handful of
Rita,
school
you
bus
explain.
calculated usually on the
years, I've been
average, like
participating in
how
the
many kids
conversation,
are
right?
enrolled at the high school. And they
Yeah.
all have specific routes. There's a on-time bus and there's a late bus. I think some places even have an early
Could
bus.
you be any weaker?
But yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of not the school's school buses. They're the ISDs.
Holy power. Angels grant us your favor.
School buses. So you'll see like for and the ISDs are split up really weirdly because they're named off of cities, even though I think it encompasses more than just one.
Yeah.
So there's like Dallas ISD and Austin ISD, and those buses and their routes, even if they go out of town to pick people up, they're only going to stop at places and ultimately drop you off at an Austin school.
Yeah. Oh, so one would cover like multiple schools, or
Yes.
ah. Gotcha. Yeah, that's just not a thing here.
And you'll win.
Your school had 2,000 people, they couldn't do that 3 times. Dang. Yeah, I think it depends on the... Yeah, it depends on, like, the amount of kids.
Yeah, all
And
at least...
school bus routes were really strict, too, which is why there was an on-time bus and a late bus. Because whether you showed up on time or not, the bus driver, I don't think you could be late if you were on the on-time bus, but I don't really know how it works because I never really went to a public school. But I've seen buses that were for the on-time who get ahead of schedule and will just turn on their blinkers and temporarily park somewhere so they don't get to where they're supposed to be too early. It's like being early meant nothing. You were either on time or you were late. You couldn't show up in a place early. And that was so weird to me. Like you'll see some in like the morning where it's like, oh yes, the bus that's supposed to show up at school at 8 a.m. and it's like 7:30 and they're maybe like 15 minutes away. They will park in a parking lot and not actually get to the school. And I'm like, that's so fucking weird. Like, the kids could get out of the bus and walk the rest of the distance and show up early still, but it's like, no.
No.
Must resist making joke.
There. Oh, a green book. That means everyone gets healed, right?
Being early is so weird to me! I understand. I understand. That's, yeah, Words were said.
I kind of want to wait for you before I go through this room because it looks like a cutscene.
This'll make good practice.
Okay.
It looks like a cutscene room. I don't know how far away you might be, but I'm gonna grind for a bit.
That would be a good idea. At least until people in the fight stop saying, "This is strong. What shall we do? Oh no."
Yeah. Gosh, this is a long way. This whole thing was like not a loaded area. Nothing is respawned. Oh my god. I have to leave the entire thing to make the enemies respawn.
Teddy. Oh no! Oh hey, I got Jiraiya. I hope I didn't craft that, because that would be awkward.
Anyway, I hope everyone liked our podcast about Persona and school.
Yes.
Leave it to me.
I once, while in a conversation, and that person is here, hi Jumpy, got so into like what I was talking about with artistic intent that I sat us down and watched 2 separate YouTube videos about movie theater versus TV releases, as well as like the video game side of how things are rendered based on screen size. And they were both about like 17 minutes each. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna explain this because I know I'm gonna butcher something. Let's just watch the video that I saw so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I feel like you do that a lot.
I do. No one is safe.
No one is safe.
Sorry if I hurt you.
The amount of streams we started late because you still... we were just talking about stuff.
It's the best. I don't know how... Sam Riegel does Teddy's death cry in Golden. It's been a year since I've heard it. But Wittenberg Teddy goes, "Oh no!" He sounds so, like, not that upset about it. Oh no, I died!
Oh no.
I got a silver circlet.
Hey. Oh, there's a chest I missed. There you go. People aren't saying that the enemies are too strong now, which is good.
That is good. Are they saying that they're weak?
No, they're just like it sounds pretty neutral.
Okay.
Let's change strategy.
I hope
Hang
you
on,
like
look.
this next area's mechanic.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it not a boss? I just assumed it was a boss.
I mean, there is, I think, if I'm remembering right, a boss in this area, but I'm thinking ahead onto what's past, what's in Triads.
Yeah.
Nice
Because
reflect damage, Carol.
Assuming that there's a boss after like the screen save, I'll probably do that and then stop. Call the stream there because it's getting on to bed time.
Veg, yes.
And plus, that wasn't very well.
Right.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
I need the. Although I'll probably end up just talking to someone, texting someone. Oh. I'm getting really used to Judith.
We gotta get to trinkets.
What?
We gotta get to Triscuits. Yes. Yeah, Judith has a rise attack turned on. I need to turn that off.
Oh.
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win. Ooh, these.
Oh, I didn't listen to that like beginning of battle quotes. What is it? Oh, Carol just says I'm gonna do it. That sounds pretty neutral. Oh, do I? Oh, wait, whoa. Tractor beam?
Yeah! Tractor
That's-
beam.
That looks pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Oh no, do I not have life bottles though? That's a problem. Oh,
Guitar 2 Alpha.
egg.
Egg?
Do I really? Yeah, I got an egg.
Nice.
I do have life bottles. Why did no one recommend using a life bottle then?
Yuri, you like cooking, don't you?
I don't know about
How
like.
weird.
Why?
We've been making
They're
you
usually
cookbooks
right
all the
on
time,
that.
and you haven't refused once.
Quiet, Estelle. We don't
It's all right. I noticed.
You don't mind? Isn't it a lot of work?
I used to cook for myself when I was living in the capital. It's not bad at all.
It's not bad, but you don't really like it?
Well, it was better than having to eat dangerously awful stuff every single day. He meant well, but he didn't realize how bad he was. This was the only way to stop him.
You got my condolences, Yuri.
Why are you looking at me?
Rita's cooking is nothing compared to this stuff. Trust me.
I'd like to meet someone who could make food like that.
It's like looking at a scary monster. I'll pass on the food, though.
You already met him.
Yes! I love that skit. I don't want to meet somebody like that. I want to meet somebody who could make food that dangerous, says Judith. Yuri very quietly. You've already met him. You gotta make Yuri cook a lot in order to get that one, but oh my god.
Yeah.
What was that Raven expression? Embarrassed? I guess?
Let's try this.
I haven't been cooking too often. I'll be honest. I really should. Because it's basically like extra healing.
It is. Or it'll give you a buff for the next fight.
That's over.
Yeah.
Oh, I failed to make the kebab sandwich.
No. Oh, you're nearly at the bit.
I am indeed at the bit.
This is the bit. No, your stream stopped for me.
No!
Why forsake me, internet?
But yeah,
What's with you, Carol? You've been
Sorry
nervous
for
a
being
while
so
now.
strong.
Come on, we'll lose Reggae if we don't hurry up.
But there might be dangerous monsters in there.
Let's see, what level am I on,
We can't
everyone?
just take this sitting down. We can't let him have that box, Carol.
I'm just a little tiny, eensy-weensy bit curious as to why he took that box. So let's find out.
Look at
I
my
don't know if you all
saves.
are brave or crazy.
I guess I'm outvoted.
Oh, I've had enough of this. I'll blast away Reggae and the monsters. Let's go.
he already has it.
Is using the best equipment button good?
It will put on the stuff with the highest stats, but if you want characters with specific stats, best equipment always defaults to highest defense and highest physical attack, and that's not always the best case for...
Okay.
Also, you know those meters that are next to the abilities that are underneath whatever weapon or sub thing that you're looking at?
Yes.
That means that they haven't learned that skill yet. And once you remove that piece of equipment, if they haven't learned it, then they won't be able to use it unless they have that weapon equipped.
Oh, so that's the button into, like, when you fill it up, it just becomes a passive.
Yes, and then you would go into the skill menu and using their SP equip those skills.
Uh-huh. I think I have most of the weapons I've done completed. Just passively. But yeah. Right, are we ready to go in, or...?
Give me a second. Go. Doesn't need rise attack. Yeah, there we go. Sticky fingers. Yeah, we're pretty ready.
Yee. Let's go in. If this isn't a cutscene, I'll be baited. Okay.
There he is. But how did you?
Oh.
Wash your hands after eating.
Good work, Repeat. Looks like our little game of tag is over, Reggae.
No. I'll have to
If he
show
turns
you
into
my
a
really
dragon,
real
I'm
power.
gonna die.
I'm gonna
will
give you
have a-
one hint. Read his name. What is it backwards?
Oh.
It's Jaeger!
What's going on?
Literally, Reggae is just Jaeger backwards.
What does this mean? Was he disguising
If
himself as
Jaeger
Reggae?
turns into a dragon, I'll be very upset.
We have time to worry about the particulars right now.
Oh me, oh my. Terribly frightening.
That's why his name was funny to me when I laughed. Oh yeah, we got help from Reggae. And I was like, it's only funny to me because it's the dumbest like fake name ever.
I just assumed it was like them pretending to be like, you know how like sometimes Japanese like make some weird surname and say they're European. I thought it was that.
What do you mean? What happened to him?
Oh, they found his body face down in a riverbed back in Dongrest. I just couldn't bear it if I ended up like that, you know.
Rago is...
For example, Jaeger and being German.
Why?
I'm afraid that's not for me to say. My lips are zipped up tight for sure.
And also him being a vampire. Did you see those molars?
Yeah.
Larock.
Oh my god.
You meant someone else.
Oh, not that way!
Oh my god, it's from the intro.
Laura.
It's the intro moment.
Ta-da! The reinforcements have arrived!
Gosh, Drot, the rest I leave up to you.
As you wish.
Oh, that's a laugh.
Sir.
He's getting away!
Not on my watch.
I'll see you in the funny papers, Liebchen.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bats.
That's unfortunate. Because you're about to fight a big one.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Laura Bailey!
That's him! It's Terrapus!
We're fighting a purple haze. How much health do you have? 66,000.
Resists wind, water, and darkness. What is weak to
Weak
light?
to light. And he's a bird type. Oh! Oh! Oh, I gotta say, this is hard to see.
You haven't even seen the gimmick that this guy does.
Oh no. Wait, did he just insta-kill someone? Oh no. Oh no.
I see. Yes, you got to it. I keep interrupting him before he manages to do it, which is pretty funny.
No.
No, no, no! Ah, he ran away. I think actually I need to focus the leader bat, right? Yes.
That's what I've been doing.
I think you can kill the little guys, and the next time he splits, they won't be there, but I think they recombine if you go after the leader bat. Oh, you know what? No, I'm getting rid of these magic bats. They're gonna be the bane if I ignore them.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. I getcha. Oh god. Does this count as his health bar? Oh, it did count as his health bar. Nice. Oh, he's split again.
Oh god.
Hey, I got a secret. I don't know what I did, but I did it. Oh.
Oh no, there's still some magic bats way over there I need to deal with. Shit.
Nice.
Oh shit! Estelle died.
Yeah.
Use items carefully. Sorry.
Luna Ascendant. Okay, he is recombined. Yeah, he did take some damage. And now he's over limited. Awesome.
Mine has an over limited. Oh, please, someone pick up Estelle, because I want her to get the XP.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh. Are you the leader? No. Are you the leader? No. None of you are the leader, Bat. Does that mean I've killed them?
Holy shit!
Oh. Oh. I think I'm on my last bat. Hey. Hey, I got an achievement for that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Stop running away.
Bye bye. Oh.
Okay. Okay, he's recombining again. Did he take any damage from that? He did take some damage from that.
Thank you so much.
Then he overlimited again!
Oh my god.
And then, because Judith had confusion, and AI confusion behaves differently than player confusion, she killed me.
Yeah, I saw that happening. Oh, I'm not gonna leave. I think I will stop here for now, but I will wait until you beat the boss.
Yes.
But I will not continue past the boss. I've went back and saved. Yeah. And I'll make your stream big.
Yes.
Wow. Oh gosh, how can I? There we go. Oh gosh, now it looks like I'm just stealing your gameplay. There we go. Yeah, your boss seems a lot harder than what mine was. Mine was, I don't know. Apart from like the initial split, mine ended up being pretty
Oh my god,
easy.
I'm going to die. Again.
Oh no.
Yeah. The bats do more damage.
And there's like 90 of them, so
Yeah.
I'd imagine. I'd imagine they'd do more in the harder modes. Actually, I'm gonna put like a light OST in the background because it is silent. Oh, and I can't spell YouTube. How about that? This is
Just
there's some
chasing
very
something
sad
down.
music. Oh,
Oh my god! Finally! Leader Bat is dead.
hey, great. Now everything else is simple.
Sort
In
of.
theory.
No,
In-
Judith,
in
stop
theory.
that!
Nice moves.
As Judith starts running at me.
Judith is rapidly approaching, hunting you down.
Stop running away! And now you're fighting Terraplat. Okay, there's still a magic bat somewhere. There's 2 magic bats even.
Yeah. No, it's laggy. No. Oh, now my stream's terrible quality.
That's unfortunate. We're down to 2 bats.
Play-by-play commentary. Hang on, switch. Is he tagging the beast? There. Will it work
Come
on my
on.
computer? Oh,
There we go.
oh.
Okay, we're down to 2!
Hey.
Which these are easier to kill because they're lower in the air. But yeah, if you kill the leader bat, he can't recombine. Which is good. Honestly,
Yeah,
at
that-
this stage, just defend. Yep.
That was really tough, and we still took it down.
Woo!
Let's go.
Hey. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I could not see if you did.
You wanna know why?
Why?
While I was fighting that, my bitrate started to kill.
Oh no. Well, that ain't good.
No, it's not. I was so focused on the fight that I didn't realize it's probably started sometime in the middle, honestly.
No. Yes, shame it. Shame it.
We need no sucker for our
Exit
enemies.
game. Cool. Cool.
You're
Well, that
the
was it.
fools of us.
That was a good ending point, and we ended perfectly on time. Well, for me at least, we ended perfectly on time.
Bye-bye for now.
Good,
Yes.
good stream.
Man, that
First
stinks.
try, but that
Where
was
did the snow
very
come from?
intense.
Cutting it close.
Yes. I mean, I had the materials, but
They're throwing our
Yeah.
canine friend here off the scent.
As long as we put up with the smell, we'll be fine.
But I can't stand that smell.
We're going after them.
Oh my god, did you hear that?
Hey, do you
What?
mind if I have a gel?
Carol, I don't really
The,
think you should
the
eat those
my
unless you
cat
need them.
is
But I can't
meowing
stop thinking
super
about how
loud.
good they taste.
Aw.
Or the smooshy
My
way they feel
my
between
stream
my teeth.
definitely
I've
picked it
noticed
up.
we've had fewer gels
You
lately.
you're a shouty
You've been
kitty, aren't
snacking
you?
on 'em,
Why are
haven't
you
you?
shouting?
I
I
want
hope you're
them
not
so
dirty.
badly I can't
Oh my!
sleep.
She came on my
Then eat
desk.
them while we were
There we
walking.
go.
I haven't been doing anything like that.
Tell me you heard that meow.
Rita, you were losing sleep over gels?
I didn't.
No, of
No?
course not.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
They're not snacks, you know. They might be small, but they're
She
pretty
came on
spicy.
my desk
I
mat in the
can't say
middle
I
of the
like their
night,
taste or texture very much.
and
Perhaps
I
they're
woke
not too
up
pleasing
and
to a
there's like paw
princess's palate.
prints
No, that's
all
not
on
it.
my brand new
I don't
desk
think they're
mat
that good either.
I'm addicted to their simple
because
taste. I just
someone
don't
had
get it.
dirty
Gels were
paws
made sweet
and
soft,
sat
so they'd
on my
appeal to
desk
children
mat.
after all.
Are you saying
With
my
dirty
sense of
paws.
taste is
Dirty
childish?
paws.
What's the matter with that?
Could
You
it
are
have been
both
you?
children.
I think it
It's
was.
just back here. It had nothing but a tent in it. Ah!
Ah.
I'd like to leave this cave, please. But I will stay. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Hey, alright.
Cool. Well, as always, thank you, Z. Thank you, Z's chat.
Yeah! Sorry,
It was
I'm
fun.
changing equipment.
Oh, well. I think Cloudflare's having some issue. Wait.
No!
My
Come on, Yuri. You got this. You can... Stop failing to make the pita sandwich.
Z, have a look at my stream real quick.
What? Oh.
I think something went wrong. But yes, thank you, Z's stream. Thank you, everyone. It was fun. It was a bit of a grinding stream, wasn't it?
A little, yeah.
Yeah, but we talked about a lot. It was fun.
Yes.
Same time next week, and what you streaming next? Blaze Blue, right?
Yes, if the FPS isn't dead, because I'm not restarting my computer, and therefore restarting a stream just to play a game at 68 frames per second, but it's one of those games where it has to be, else, you know, it's a fighting game. I can't play that game. I can't play that game at the fucking 15 or lower that it dropped to by the end of the stream.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was
That ain't good.
pretty bad. It's
Oh
a good thing I'm
no.
just doing story modes.
Gosh. Well, okay. Have fun, Z.
Yee.
Oh my god, cat. And I'll see you all later.
Yeah!
I never know how to end these.
That's fine. Quack.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Just mash faster. That's a possibility. But yes, goodbye, YouTube. Wah!